Hello, good morning. Well, it's morning for me. It's Sunday morning. It's just after 9 in the morning. And I have hopefully a very productive day ahead of me. My youngest one, who is 9, is not home today. He is at a sleepover with my grandma, his great grandma. And I'm hoping I could just spend the day down in my office getting a lot of things organized. It's too much to tackle in one day for sure. But I decided to take advantage of him not being home, just because he's like my one kid left that likes to spend time with me. So we're usually hanging out on the weekends. My two older ones are teenagers, so they do teenage things, which is like just sleeping all day. Sorry for the snottiness. My allergies are kicking in. So I am going to show you my office / craft room, yard space, whatever you want to call it. It's bad right now. It's really, really bad. But that's okay because I don't know. I'm always interested in seeing people's spaces. And I know I've done a little like yard tour before, but it's been quite a while. So I'm going to show you the before, and then I'm going to show you, hopefully at the end of the day, the after. I really, really only have today to do it. I work from home 4 days a week. So this is also like my actual work office. So I cannot leave things, well, I was going to say I can't leave things in disarray, but like they are already. I would just like to have it a bit more put together before I have to work tomorrow. I will also say I'm just really, really, really bad at finishing things. There's going to be a lot of things that I point out that a lot of you may roll your eyes at, and that's totally okay because I do also. So I'm gonna let's take a look. I will also say I did do a little bit of work yesterday. I was thinking about filming yesterday, like this intro, I guess you would call it, but I didn't actually think that I was going to do a video on it, and then I figured why not. We'll see if this actually goes out to the YouTube world. It could all just go to the trash. We'll see. All right, yard tour, craft room tour, mess tour. Must get things done today. Okay. All right, so right now I am standing at my door. The entrance to my craft room. There is my desk where I do all of my filming, and then obviously my work for the week. This basket right here, I'm actually really proud. I got that all emptied yesterday. That's been sitting up in my bedroom for over a year, because it had the contents of my temperature blanket that I was doing in 2024 that I aborted. And actually in that bag right there is my deconstructed temperature blanket, because I have a really big issue of getting rid of yarn and throwing away scrap yarn for fear that I might need it in the future. So I took the entire blanket out, which I think I had done into June, and all the balls are now in there. So we'll see what that becomes later. Here's just like, this was intended to be a nice little sitting area to like sit and craft or do whatever, because you could also see the computer screen right there, which is I just put like YouTube or whatever on when those were my intentions when I was down here. So this all needs cleaned up. Those are the finished objects I talked about in my last podcast. They just literally need put away, so they've been sitting down here for like a week. No reason for that whatsoever. That is a sweatshirt that the pocket needs fixed. It's ripping. That's been sitting down here for, I don't know, a lot of months. I just don't have the same color thread, which is why it's been sitting down here. This is my cabinet of all of my fingering weight sock yarn. So this is my little treasure trove of what I can pick from when I feel like making socks. There is a lot in here, as you can see. It is ridiculous. There is a lot in here. I do not need to buy sock yarn ever again, basically. So nothing to do in there, nothing to organize, but it's really pretty. And I need to use it. I need to use it. These down here are some crochet baby blankets that I started. Like many, probably 3 years ago. And they've never gotten finished. So we need to figure out what we're doing with those. Either finishing them or ripping them out and reusing the yarn for something else. This is just like my scrap yarn bin. These are socks that I made a really long time ago that I still need to ship off to the recipient. Here is this is a DK weight bouquet of yarn from Polka Dot Creek that I bought 2 Christmases ago, so that would be 2023. I bought that. I just bought it because I think it was on sale and I was buying some sock sets and I just bought it, but I really don't know what to do with it. You know, obviously there's lots of options, but so it just sits there in its bag to stay pretty. Those are pictures of my mom. That's me and my mom. Oh, it's not focusing. Back when I was a kiddo. Let's see here. These are 2 baskets of yarn that I just have no idea what to do with. I want this side of the room to be actually like the main focus today because this is where I'm losing a lot of storage space. Obviously a bunch of fluff in there, and I believe that's what's in down there too. So we need to go through all that because I have no reason to need all that fluff. I don't really do anything with polyfill anymore. Sewing machine, thread. This is all documents and things, paperwork, sewing stuff from my mom that I need to go through. There's a lot of stuff that needs gone through in here, specifically from my mom. She passed away 2 years ago, and I have issues, you know, dealing with things and completing things. So that's been sitting in here. In there is just storage. There's like ribbons, there's craft glue, there's some elastic peeking out, just stuff like that. That doesn't need touched right now. There's all my fun books that I have. Back here are all completed burp cloths. I was in a phase where I wanted to make a bunch of burp cloths. I always want to sell stuff, so there's a lot of phases in here. These have literally been done. This was supposed to be like a little set. These have been done for I don't even know how long. Definitely over a year, and I just never did anything with them, and it's ridiculous, right? Because they're done. There's a lot of sets back there. I think there's 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 sets back there of completed things. Just more scrap sock yarn, more scrap yarn that I don't know what to do with. These are washcloths that got made and just never finished. So I'll probably finish these and then maybe give them to they literally just need the ends like sewed in. It's so ridiculous. I'll probably finish those and maybe give them to my grandma because she really likes using these kinds of washcloths. I make them for her all the time. Or dishcloths, I should say. This is my wall of yarn. Just a pegboard that my husband put up. Every single one of these little doohickeys of yarn, well, 90% of them, had intended projects, which they will most likely still get used for, just haven't made its way there yet. This shelf is a little chaotic. It just kind of gets things thrown on. I would really, really like to get this organized and cleaned up. Let's see what's on the rest of my desk here. Swift and ball winder. These can get put away in a minute. I do have some things that I need to wind up. So where are we at here? Oh, this my son bought. He loves rainbow stuff, and he really wanted to learn how to knit, and so we need to work on that. But it probably doesn't need to stay out. What else is on here? Oh, this is my youngest picked out this fabric. I made my 2 older kids wallets that I just found a free pattern or tutorial online, and he really wanted his own, so he picked out these 2 fabrics. which don't really go, and it's really cute, but he loved them. And then this is just the interfacing for him. I bought this a really long time ago. Is the receipt in here? Oh, here's the receipt. All right, let's be honest with myself here. August of 2024. Oh, it's not focusing. August of 2024 is when I bought this, and I still haven't made it for him, and that sucks. Makes me feel like a bad mom. I don't even know if he'd want it anymore. I should probably double check that he still likes that fabric before even making it. This is a really nice baby blanket made out of alpaca yarn that I just never ended up doing anything with, and now my cat uses it for a bed, so that's cool. Oh, this yarn is just all left out for my last video. Just didn't literally get hung up on the pegboard. This is my vent top that just still needs unwound. That's why I'm leaving this out, because that's going to get done today. Let's see, what do we have? Just tools that need put away. Easy stuff, just needs to take it, do it. Oh, my little snack corner, because, you know, girl's got to have her snacks. Just who knows what back there. I don't even know what any of this, oh yes I do. So this basket here and then this little sewing box, those were my mom's. So I just need to figure out what I'm doing with them, because I probably really don't need the supplies in there since I have all of my own. I'm just having trouble like getting rid of it because it was my mom's. In this bag right here are a bunch of, I don't know what you would call it. I can't think of the word, but to make stitch markers. Like I wanted to put stitch markers together with like little jewels and stuff that I had found, but that has never happened. This here, I wanted to make plant hangers, macrame plant hangers. So that's all the equipment for that. But again, you know, just something else that I've aborted. All right, let's see here. Down here on this side, which again is something I really want to focus on, polyfill, or not polyfill, those little beads to fill, what are they called? Oh my gosh, what are those bead bag chairs? Duh. I had bought that because I think I was gonna make a bead bag chair for the kids to share, and then they ended up getting some for Christmas, and that's so just like literally nothing has happened with this. These totes down here, I know the top tote is a bunch of oh my gosh, why am I can't think of what it's called. The fabric to make tutus. Tulle. Oh my gosh. There's like a bunch of tulle in here. I don't even know if there's like full bits or what, but I bought a bunch of tulle because we were making tutus to go out for a bachelorette party. So I actually don't even know. I literally don't even know what's in there. I also see like some denim down there. So there must be a pair of jeans in there for some reason. Probably was meant to repair them. It didn't. I literally have no idea what is in this bottom tote. So we need to go through these, and I'm just going to need to make some hard decisions today as to what to get rid of, because this just can't be like this anymore. This area here, so those are some boxes from what I used to do when I used to sell stuff. Not necessarily craft stuff. I have been sucked into pretty much every MLM that exists. And if you're wondering, no, I have never been successful at them. So I have a bunch of prepaid USPS shipping boxes. I have some bags also tucked in here somewhere. Here was meant to keep some patterns organized, but then they just all got shoved in there. So it would be really nice to get that figured out as well. I'm not sure if I want to keep the patterns in there. There's like folders to keep everything organized if I wanted to. But I kind of think I might want to just put them in like a binder with those clear protective covers so that I could just take them in and out and see very easily what I have. These in here are some sheets that I had purchased from the thrift store because I wanted to make rag rugs. Again, never happened. Just a random, what is that called? Foam. I don't remember what that's from. And then in here is sewing stuff. It's fabric and probably partially done projects. No idea what's in that bottom honey baked ham box. I promise you it's not ham though. And then I do have these cupboards here, this one and this one, along with the drawers that have just a lot of really crazy random stuff in it that I really need to go through and again make some decisions and clean out. And then again, there's my desk, there's my nice window, and then over here, nothing is gonna really be touched in these like shelves or in the cupboards there. Those are mostly organized since I did it like when I put it all together. But in these two drawered things right here, again, that's stuff from my mom's apartment before she moved into like an assisted living place. So these have been around and not gone through for over 2 years, and that needs to happen today also. Let's see what else. The top shelf, I would love to get organized as well. There's just a lot of random like bits of yarn up there. There's a container of ribbon that needs gone through, which again, like as a crafter, I'm sure you all understand it's hard to part with stuff because you never know when you might need it again. In that orange triangle, those two boxes on the top there, those are Christmas pictures from 4 years ago that have never been framed and hung up on my walls. See that, a stack of all my project bags, which those could probably get put somewhere else so they stay dust free. In that tall basket right there, that's everything for my, what's that scrap blanket that Kaylin used to make a lot, and it's by another K. Oh my gosh. And it's just rows, and then you add on rows. I can't think of the name of it, but in there is the start of that and all of the row 1 minis that I had purchased on a monthly basis to put into it. I stopped that subscription because I believe that with everything I have in there, I have enough to finish the blanket. So there's that. There's some more mailers up there, envelopes and things like that. Let's see what else. That bolt of fabric there has been in my possession for about 12 years. I have never touched it, but it has quite a bit of fabric on it, so I've been afraid to get rid of it. But I have no idea what I'm ever going to do with this. So really, I just need to get rid of it. It's so stupid that I even have it. It did have intentions for a project at our old home, but no longer. This is a knitting machine that I bought in July of 2023 that I purchased to help make hats with all this DK yarn. So that also means that has been sitting in my stash on all this top shelf here since 2023 because I bought them at the same time. I was trying to prep for some fall markets. And as you can see, that didn't happen, and that machine has not even been opened. So that's awesome on my part. Just some knickknacks and things. I have this yarn separate because it's intended for a specific project, and I didn't want to get it mixed up with everything else and it accidentally get used. I think that's almost it, you guys. This is a heater that I haven't used in a really, really long time because I bought a new one, so that actually just needs like out of here. That's a second sewing machine. Why? I don't know, because I have it. My printer, stuff down there that could definitely get better organized. So I have a lot of work to do. I'm going to get started. I'm going to put something on my computer to watch or listen to and get started. a early mid-afternoon check-in. It's a little after 1. I have been working pretty consistently all day, and I'm very excited about it because I tend to get sidetracked very easily, and I feel like I've really been able to stay focused. I took a small break to eat some lunch or a little snack situation. I'm excited. I was able to find a little 3-ring binder and a bunch of plastic page protectors for my kids' school supply or extra school supplies. So I was gonna sit down and start doing that, and then I pulled all the patterns out that I had printed, and it's this many, and this is as big as my notebook is. So it's gonna have to go probably in 2 notebooks, which is fine, I guess, because I'll probably end up separating it by maybe, I'll see how much I have of each like category, so to speak, but I'll probably do hats, maybe like hats and socks, and then everything else, or I don't know how I'll split it up, but I will somehow. I will, because I don't want to get one of those huge like 3-ring binders. I just don't like utilizing them. I feel like they're hard to flip through. So let's get going on this. Okay, I wanted to quickly go over some of the yarn projects that were in the second tote that I went through, and probably frog most of it, I think, but I wanted to like take a second after all of that and regroup and kind of see what we have. So first, this is a baby blanket. It's cute. It's just variegated pinks and purples and greens. It's real soft. It's a baby yarn. It's Bernat Softy Baby in the color Tiny Tulips. So this is all of it that I have left. And I'm just trying to see, it looks like I started to do a border on it. Oh, I did. So this was done actually, and I was just doing a little border along the edge. This is just a crochet. I was just doing like a little, I don't know, loop-de-loop-de-loop border. So I need to figure out if I'm gonna finish it or if I'm gonna rip it all out. I don't know, because it's the same issue with this baby blanket, which I don't think I called this one quite done yet. This is the other colorway. Oh yeah, no, this one's not done. I'm losing my lighting. It's pink and yellow and white. So it's another really cute, this is the ball of it. It doesn't feel quite like the Bernat Softy, so I'm not sure what blanket yarn or what baby blanket yarn this is. Oh, I lied. I can tell you, I have the receipt. Oh, it is Bernat Softy. Let's see when this was purchased. 2015. Oh my god. Good thing yarn doesn't expire. So this was bought 10 years ago, and this is all we have of it. I kind of think I want to rip both of these out and make just maybe like a garter, knit just like a garter stitch blanket with them. I'm gonna rip them out, yeah, because I think it might be nice if I did these matching also, just in case somebody wanted to purchase both of them together. Oh, let's talk about the purchasing thing for a second. So I like a lot of people, listen, okay, I know that the making market is very saturated, like knitting, crochet, and all that stuff, and I know that I'm not like anybody, but I really would like to start making things and trying to sell them. One, just because I just love to make stuff. I love to make things, and I love to put it out there into the world, and I've said that before. And I just have so much yarn, and a lot of it's not necessarily dedicated to projects that I want for myself. So I figured, why not? Like, if making makes me happy, who knows, you know, who knows? My hair is so flat. We went out to dinner, and to run to the grocery store really quick, and I had a baseball hat on, and now it's, anyway, you don't care. So I'm gonna rip these both out, and I'm gonna remake them. I don't know into what, probably just maybe garter stitch. There is also, actually, you know, there's another pattern of a baby blanket that I had recently made for somebody, and it turned out really cute. And I can't remember who it was by, but maybe I'll just like gander across free baby patterns and see what I can come up with. But these are going to come out. These are going to come out. So I'm going to maybe put them, I'm going to put both of them in here. This is going to be the frogging bag. Okay. With the receipt, because I feel like at this point it's just fun to hang on to it. Okay. All right, so that's in there. Next up, I have this huge hunka hunka. It's like a really pretty brown too. It's not coming up pretty, but it is pretty. And I apparently was making another baby blanket. This is just a crochet. I'm not sure if I was coming up with this myself or what, but it looks like, no, it is a stitch. Like, it's not just, looks like maybe just a V-stitch. And then I did a single crochet row in the back loop only in between them. So I have this going. I don't even know what hook size I used. I don't know anything about this. So this is going to come out also, especially because I have like this whole guy left. And this might actually turn into another baby blanket, maybe something with some texture since it's solid color. So this is getting frogged also. This stuff's probably all getting frogged, honestly, because I didn't even remember what was in that that tub. So this is another baby blanket. This one has a really nice stitch though, like a nice little waffle stitch. Oh wait, it goes this way, but it doesn't really matter. And this is gonna come out because one, it's not done, and I don't have any more yarn for this, and I have no idea what yarn this was. So this is gonna come out also. And we'll see what it becomes. I feel like this would make a really cute like tote bag color or something. I don't know. Because of course, now that I'm thinking about making and selling stuff, my mind's just racing with like everything I could make. Okay. So that's that here. Then this, I believe I was making squares to then seam. I know I was actually to then seam together and make like a big blanket. But the problem is I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 greens and 1 blue, and that's all my yarn. So that's really not going to do anything at all. I debated just throwing this all out, but somewhere in this video I said how I have like a problem throwing yarn out. I could probably salvage like a hat or two out of this, especially since it's bulky weight, and then maybe I can add like a navy blue stripe in. So this is gonna get frogged and hopefully reused. Oh, here, look at this. I have the receipt again. This is fun. This was purchased in, oh my God. This was purchased in 2007. So this yarn is 18 years old. What? That's so frustrating to me. Like, why do I still have this? Okay, this is gonna get frogged also and hopefully turned into something else. But my frog bag is full. So now I'm starting another frog bag. This is all of the Lily sugar and cream that I pulled out of a bag. I have 2, 4, 6. I have 6 unopened cakes or balls, whatever you want to call this, cakes of this. So 2, 4, 6. I have 6 of those, and then just like a little tiny bit left of this guy. And then I have these 2 things. Can you guess what these were going to be? Can you take a little gassy guess? Because I have no idea. They're very tightly crocheted, like it's a very dense fabric. They're too big to have been washcloths, and I made 2 of them. And this one is completed, like this one's tied off on both ends. So I was making 2 of this size of something. No idea. So this is coming out also, especially since I have so much of, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But I know that I have like a good amount of Lily sugar and cream in general, and I have a lot of cones that haven't even been opened. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but something. All right, coming out. We'll just put these all up here. for right now. All right, and then the last thing that I have that I found was this super, I mean, it would have been super cute if I finished it. This little flower. Was gonna be a blanket, but again, the problem with this is I have this, and then I only have these 2 full flowers put together, and then I have like kind of like 8 bits and pieces of not hexagons, heptagons. 1, 2, 3, 6 sides, hexagons. So I don't know, like there's no, even if I added all of those other 2 pieces, all the rest of these pieces in, okay, so it's this big, and then I put these 2 pieces down here, stay up, and then I add in the green pieces, like that's not big enough for anything at all. I mean, it might make a cute rug. I'm throwing this out. I'm gonna throw it out. And I'm gonna throw this pattern out too, because well, one, it's like completely faded on this one side. I could probably figure out what it all said, and I'm never gonna take the time to put a blanket like that together. Oh, Joanne's ad. Okay. Oh, and the receipt. Let's see when this is from. Oh, this isn't from this. Never mind. Not from this project. All right, so this is gonna get thrown out. Kind of exciting. All right, that's that. I have a lot of frogging to do. I'm gonna probably put on a little video, get this frogging done, and then we'll catch up to wrap this up. All right, bye. Okay, I'm calling it quits. It's about 8:30 at night. I'm exhausted. And I have to go get the rest of our groceries taken care of and get produce washed and all that junk. And really, I just want to sit and like knit or crochet. So the produce might wait till tomorrow morning. But anyway, I wanted to just check in really quick and show you what progress I got done today. I'm super, super happy with as far as I got. Of course, didn't get everything done that I had initially planned, but I knew that was going to happen. But the 2 most important things are I totally stayed focused today while working on this, besides just taking breaks to eat and then go to dinner in the grocery store this evening. But besides that, I really, really didn't get sidetracked, which is amazing. And then also I did not leave the office in more of a mess than what it started. Everything that I got organized, I was able to put away and all that stuff. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy with the work I did today. Still lots more to do, but for another day. All right, let me show you what we have. Okay, looking at the same place here. 2 whole ginormous bags of garbage. I am so proud of that. I moved my tripods over to here for now. Not sure if that's where they'll stay or not, but that's where they are. Polyfill bags over there. I don't need it anymore. I'll probably just maybe try to put it up on like Facebook Marketplace and see if anybody wants it. The one thing I am disappointed, I did want to get my desk cleaned off today, just for less stress while I'm working, but that did not happen. Those 2 totes are totally empty. I'm so crazy excited about that. I do have a plan for those. My desk, or my countertop there, is basically all cleared off. That's all the Lily Sugar and Cream that I pulled out of projects today. So I do have to find a new home for that. I did get this middle part completely cleaned out as well. I just feel so good about what I was able to get done today. And then here, I was going to put all the patterns in page protectors and then the binder, but I decided just to reutilize this that I have, and then I did separate them out by like categories, like hats and then shawls, winter garments like sweaters, and then other garments, and I don't know, socks. I don't know, however I did it. But anyway, so super, super happy about all of this. I gave up frogging all of that stuff I just talked about. It literally took forever. I had started with this blue blanket and it was like going on 30 minutes and I still was not done, and I don't have it in me anymore. So this is going to live in those baskets and I'll slowly frog them and get them unwound. This back here I did not have a chance to go through today, and that's okay. It will get done. I'm feeling super motivated to keep going and get everything organized the way I want it to. This laundry basket of yarn here is what is going to go in these totes now, along with these skeins sitting under my chair here. The other thing that I did forget to mention, where those garbage bags were 2 towers of like rubber or plastic drawers. Those are completely gone through and out of here, which is amazing and feels so good as well. I think that's it, you guys. I think that's it. Thanks for hanging out. Still stuff to do. There's always stuff to do, right? All right. Adios.